Hey, what's up, everybody? And welcome back to Space. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to Space to Crypto. My name is Elizabeth Howard, and I'm just checking out my connection right now. That's what I'm doing. Checking it out, not around the best Wi-Fi, so I want to make sure that I'm able to go on here a little later. What's up, Crypto Surfer? See, I knew. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Vault Army? I knew y'all would come through. How are you doing? Oh man, we are killing Twitter out there. We have like 4 million tweets. What is up? It's been a minute, right? Yo, Space Chick. We got David. How are you doing, David? How are you doing, by the way? So Crypto Surfer and David, are y'all friends or are y'all neighbors or anything? I feel like y'all both surf. David, you do yoga though, right? That's wild. Yeah, I just I wanted to come on here and see if the connection's good. Looks like it's pretty good. You don't surf? You're okay. You doing all right? Yes. Yeah. It's been crazy, right? Okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me. Oh man, we had so many tweets. I know, it's kind of weird out there. I was almost going to quit crypto. I was like, I swear, that's it. No more freaking crypto for me. I'm done. I'm not going to play this game anymore. But you can't quit it, right? Like you try to and you can't. So why? I mean, you can, but what the hell? Getting more dragons soon? Good. We will meet one day. One vaulted day. Yes, definitely. Man, y'all, there's so much BS out there. So many honeypots, so many just like ways to get wrecked to next Monday. I like the ecosystem. Yeah, the ecosystem's freaking amazing. That's the thing that has me, and I'm good with that with Vault, is that ecosystem that we have. Vaulty Eco. Is that what you're talking about? Man. Okay. It's kind of been a weird couple weeks, right? They were talking about this tweet earlier this morning. I got to go back and like and everything and do all my retweets and stuff. I'm going to tune into this tonight. DJ, he says the history of Vault. So I'm pretty curious to see this one and take a look back in time at the history of Vault and find out. You know, I was here last April, but I like to hear it. There's a lot that has happened, and then you have Jake, Rodney, influencers still talking very highly about us, which I'm glad. Of course, why wouldn't they? And then when did Voltoshi put this up? 6 hours ago, 3.15 million tweets. But from what I've heard around the blockchain is there's almost 4 million now, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was on Telegram. It's freaking insane. 10% buyback and burn. 1.5 ETH flooring. Oh, that would be freaking great. So you think the dragons with that bot, right? That's why they kept saying from last year about the dragons to get one of those NFT dragons, and then that's why they kept saying it. Who would have known we would have taken such a, I don't want to say left turn, like such a turn, where these NFTs are the gold to hold in the project. Like I've never seen it flip like that. Flip a project on its head like that. But then again, so 3 ETH within 90 days. Yeah, that's why they said list them 100 ETH, nothing less. That's why they kept saying it. That's wild. Yeah. We're trending. Thank goodness we're trending. It was a very pivotal moment, I think, last week with the project. And I think that we did a very good job. The Army as a group, coming together and really, taking care of our business with Twitter and just people in general. I'll just leave it at that. It was just I think everything panned out all right. I think if there was any damage from anything, damage control has been done, and we're good to go. I just don't want crypto to be like hey, what's up, crypto hunter? Like politics, you know what I mean? You got one way or the other. I don't like that. I like, it's whatever. But I get it. Here I am, crypto chick. What's up, crypto hunter? How are you? Now you can start the show. All right, now we can start, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to Spaceship Crypto. Welcome to the Space Cabin. All right, so yeah, let's get this started. Let's see. Been on for about 7 minutes now. I just wanted to go down and take a look and see what's going on here because I was out on Dex Tools. I have seen so much crap out there. I'm just kind of worried for people that continue to do this. It's kind of like it's scarier than going to Vegas and standing at a blackjack table or a slot machine. Like, it's scarier than standing in Vegas at a slot machine right now on Dex Tools. You see all these projects, all these honeypots. I mean, these projects are even creating whole websites and stuff like that. Telegrams, they're doing that all the way up until they launch it. It looks good. And literally minutes later, people are not able to sell. And so those are honeypots. And so those are happening left and right, up and down, all over the place. So they're not even, they're not even just bad projects out there. I mean, I know there's always been honeypots, but they're not even just bad projects out there right now. There's projects out there that, I mean, they're not a project at all. And it's just a honeypot. And you'll see people like throw an ETH in, or, I was watching, there was one, it was called Mr. Bean. Right? It's called Mr. Bean. Oh, that one was crazy. They had a Telegram, they had a Twitter, they had all this and that. And then all of a sudden, it was probably that whole thing got shut down in 10 minutes. And that's wild. So when you have a good project like this hanging out in the space, you're just like, what are you doing? Like, everybody, come over here, check this out. So I guess that's where the 4 million tweets come in, right? We got to let everybody know. And you know what? We're really doing a good deed by letting everybody know about about Vault. I'm telling you right now, we're doing a very good deed because there's so much crap out there. Like, literally, they take their time putting these websites together, these people, these scammers out there. And it's not even meme coin season at this point. It's just straight up open season. And it was meme coin season, open season last week whenever I was here in the space cabin. Well, kind of in another galaxy right now. But yeah, y'all, a project. I don't know if some of y'all know that. Hopefully y'all don't know that. But there's some projects, they say they're recently launched on, Dex Tools. And Dex Tools is something that we all look at and check the candlesticks on the chart. That's what we're checking, is where we check the chart. It's called Dex Tools. If you're new here and new to crypto, well, they launch a project and they even have like their socials connected on the top and everything. And they'll have a Telegram. They got a, website, their Telegram. They'll even have mods in there and stuff like that. And it'll look really nice. It'll look like, okay, this is a legit project. And then when you go and you buy into it and you see just the whole green ETH boom, 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 you see this green wall, and then all of a sudden, like, nothing's happening or whatever. It's a honeypot. People get stuck up in those in like 10 minutes or less. I bet you anything they can do it in like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But it's scary to see that, those project, not even projects, but those scammers are out there, because it's not a project. But it's not even just bad projects out there anymore. It's straight up honeypots. That's all that's out there right now, y'all. I think all the meme coins that are gonna make it throughout the meme coin space, I think they're already out. You know what I mean? I think the rest of them would have to run a whole marathon just to catch up to where all these other ones are at this point. Like all the popular ones are at this point. So y'all, if y'all are thinking about investing in anything else, just be careful. Because there's nothing but monsters out there. The boogeyman is out there for sure. So y'all be careful, because you got a project like this and it's perfect for any investor to dip in on. Super newbie investor friendly. Like if you want a new crypto, if you're looking for that new crypto out there, your friend is, and your friend wants to play, or if you're just clicking onto my channel by chance for some odd reason right now, I would not buy anything that is being newly launched at this point whatsoever. The other night, yeah, stuff was fun. But it's straight up honeypots. Let's see who's in here. Whoa! Last I looked, it was just us two, y'all. It was just the three of us. It was just me, David, and Crypto Surfer. And then Crypto Hunter came in. It was just the four of us hanging out. What's up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Heat score, Vault Army in the house. Yeah, I was just going off on a rant, obviously. Oh, you're always awesome, Space Chick. Thank you so much, Heat Score. You are. Love you so much, Mr. Vaultopia. We got that $1 million burn for Vault. We are trending with over 4. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Are we already at that 4 million tweet mark? Because that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? Scrap all this other bullshit out there and get yourself in on a damn good project. Vaultopia. I like that name. Tom, what's up, Tom? Crypto Midwest. Hey, how are you doing? Your avatar is always so cool. I always liked your avatar. I don't think I ever told you that. What's up, BP? It's like that storm. Hit that like button. That's right. Hit that like button. Oh, I know, right? That's why I looked, and there was literally just 3 of us in here. Or 4 of us. There was 4 of us all together in the cabin, and then all of a sudden the Vault Army comes through just like this. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Crypto Stevo? Jim and M. Y'all are holding it down in the Telegram. I see some clowns, going through the Telegram or whatever. But the crazy thing is a bunch of them are trolls trying to scare off, new investors or new people that pop in, and y'all are handling it like a boss, and y'all are doing good. I just want to give you y'all's props, because you're not scaring off, in my opinion, the way y'all's attitude is and the way y'all's demeanor is. Y'all aren't coming across like jerks to new investors. Y'all are coming across very firm, like you're not going to put up with any BS. So I just want to tell y'all that, because there is a difference, of just being like, don't ask questions or whatever. And then there's other times that it's just like, all right, dude, you're being annoying. Like, stop. Like, you know what you're doing, and y'all call it right on, right on cue. So that's good. But that's how it is. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything all the way to every outlet, Twitter, Telegram, everything, y'all, everything. Vote that like button. That's right. Ooh, it's getting cold in here. It seems that most people are chasing meme coins for a pump and dump. Yeah, for real. Make a quick buck. They don't realize that Volt is still low cap. It's so low cap. Like, look at all the zeros on it. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the zeros on it. Compare it to, The Simpsons or, something like that. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. There's some that are out there that were good to play for like an hour or two, or like a little bit of time. But if you're lucky, because then you can get out. At this point, at this day at this age of the game right now, how it is today, all in my opinion, anything else that pops up on Dex Tools as a newly launched token has already a marathon to have to catch up with. The famous frog token and the Bobs of the world. They're going to have so much to catch up with, right? So you can expect, if you look at all their charts, they all look the same. They do not go past. You're lucky if they get past a 10 million market cap on a lot of them. So if you get to 5 million market cap, dude, if you're playing, take your profits and go. If you got in early enough and the gas fees aren't worth it. I mean, you're averaging probably like 150 a play. Because what are you really playing with? You got to put at least 100 in a new play, right? And then you got gas fees in, you got gas fees out. So if you that's $150 that you're risking putting into a new project that you hope isn't a honeypot, that you hope is a good project, that you hope a big influencer is going to talk about or tweet about, you might as well get in a project that's already there at this point. I think that time is over in the season to have a new hot one. That's my opinion. And I told y'all there was going to be a dip in the market on Mother's Day weekend. I told y'all. And if you didn't hear that, then you need to sub to the channel and you need to make it to the space cabin. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to the Vault Army. We have a $1 million burn coming today. We have almost 4 million tweets out there on Twitter. We have been around. We have a community. We have everything. I hope whenever y'all been out here, playing around and doing things. I know I also, I told y'all what was going on with me in my Twitter or in my space cabins. You have to, if you go through something, you got to learn from it, right? So I hope a lot of y'all were taking notes on things of lessons that you learned, like, okay, this is why Vaultoshi does this, or this is good in Vault, and these other projects don't have this or that. Like, you cannot check off every box on all these projects, all these other projects, like you can with Vault. You can check off all these boxes. You can. The only thing we need is heat behind us, and we have 4 million tweets. And so I think we got a damn good sprint ready to go. I think we're gonna do good, especially with this news coming out with Vaultoshi with this $1 million burn. Let's see. What's up? Super excited about Vault this week. Yeah, like, this is what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm kind of like today, y'all, because I had a few friends that lost quite a bit of money, right? And these friends, I've told them about Vault, and I've told them about, and some of them have been in Vault and left. And that's why you just should take care of your own investment. Don't be emotional about your investments either. But they got caught up in a lot of money, and I feel for them, because I guess they feel the need to gamble. I don't know what the deal is. You got to be so careful and check yourself. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel bad for some of my friends out there that are losing tons of money. And I'm like, that we have something beautiful right here and something really good right here. And I just don't think it's a good thing that there's so many projects are either rugging or they're, just straight up honeypots. Because what's popping out on Dex Tools right now, if y'all take a look, it's just a bunch of crap. And then you have this going on with us. What do y'all think what's going on with Vault INU? How are your feelings about it? Some of y'all don't like to talk in my chat though. Y'all tell me that, and y'all talk to me in the DMs. But what is y'all's attitude towards Vault right now? How are y'all feeling about it? Are y'all feeling okay? You feeling good? You feeling pumped? How are you feeling? Because we have this $1 million burn and everything, and that's great. But we have had a little rocky path for the past couple weeks. And I mean, that's to be expected. Nothing is in life is ever just straight up heaven, right? But let me tell you one thing. We learned a lot being in Vault INU. We learned a lot listening to Pablo and Ozzy and Power and, the guys, DJ as well, always talking to us, telling us how it is out here. And they laced us up for some good information, right? Because we learned a lot out here. I know I learned a lot out here. Like if you can't by this point look and take a glance at Dex Tools, like a Dex Tools page, like somebody like a project's page, and be able to like figure out red flags off of it, then you need to just sit back and just stay a little longer and pay a little bit more attention to or research some more, because it's very obvious the signs out there that a good project and a bad project. And I've always said this, it's because Vault INU is the blueprint of how a crypto project should look. Thanks so much. You started dropping it in the Telegram. That's why. Because I was like, man, there was only 4 of us in here. What's up? What's going on? Party up in here, baby. We vaulted. That's right. Tito. Ghost coin. Space Chick is a real one. Thanks so much, Mitchell. How are y'all doing, though? For real. Space Chick bullish. Oh, thanks so much for the super chat. Oh, wow. I didn't even know it was a super chat till I pulled it up right here. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why it didn't show me that. Thank you so much, Crypto Midwest, for the $20 donation. It will go right back into supporting the Space Cabin. I appreciate you so very much. Always supporting us, Vault creators. Appreciate you so much, my friend. We tagged that. Okay, so we did get 4 million tweets. All right, so check this out. This is what I was thinking. Because when I saw it at 1.8, right, I tweeted about it. Hold on, look, I put this. And I laughed because I know y'all. I know y'all very well. I've been around y'all for a year already, over a year. All right, so this was 19 hours ago. I tweeted this. I screenshot it and put it up there. 1.31 million tweets, right? I said, trust and believe Volt will stay trending. That was 19 hours ago. Of course, we're still trending. What the hell? That is so amazing. Oh my goodness. I knew it too. I knew it. I was like, and then I did some other tweets and I went off with y'all too. Man, I was on a roll with y'all too. We were just going at it. So many people. I probably got unfollowed by some people. I don't care. Or they bought some Volt, hopefully. But y'all, I'm telling you, I was laughing. I was like, oh man, Vault INU, Vault Army is fixing to blow Twitter up. And we did 4 million tweets. That's what's up. Because we got that burn, $1 million burn. Think about $1 million just poof, gone. Can you imagine someone being able to do something like that? Look at all this crap out there. Can these community meme token projects out there, God help them, right? I mean, I'm sure some of them have really good intentions. They really want to do a crypto project. This is what they're doing. If they love it, whatever, man, all good vibes, nothing but good, great, positive vibes your way, my friend, for people with good intentions trying to do that. But these other tokens with the generic roadmaps, all the roadmaps look the same, right? All of them look the same. All of them are like, okay, phase one, 1,000 holders, CoinGecko, coin market listing. That's our goal. Like, all right. And what else is your goal? Okay, all right. So, and in Telegram, we want at least 500 members. Okay, all right. That's a good phase one of your roadmap. That's a great one. All right, now what's in your phase two? we're going to talk about, onboarding some influencers, or we're going to talk about, on phase 3 or 4 getting listed on exchanges, but it's a community token. So if it says community token at this point of the game, y'all, just run. Just go somewhere else, because you might get that quick pump that you're looking for, but you're fixing to ride it out with them the whole rest of the way and go through all their growing pains if they make it a project at this point. If you're not looking for that, if you're not looking for another project trying to reinvent the wheel, well, then just go to a great project like Vault INU. I mean, we're trending all over the place. We're breaking servers at Twitter. That's the power of the voice chat. Once we found you were on, we came to support. Yeah, that's what's up. That's how y'all are, though. That's how y'all always are. Appreciate y'all. Elon on phone with Altoshi as we speak. I know, right? Thank you. Yes, hit that like button. That's what I'm saying, though, y'all. There's just so much more going on with this project. That's why I'm talking about it like this, I guess, is, are y'all seeing the red flags out there? Are y'all catching them? Are y'all starting to see why Valtoshi does things a certain way? Because you can always learn something, and that is what's going on. And he's fixing to drop any moment that we're going to have $1 million burn. That is a ton of money. 4 million freaking tweets. My goodness. And that's because 19 hours ago, that was what did I have it at on my tweet? It said 1.85. That's so cool. I knew we were. That's why I just started laughing. I was like, all right, everybody, get ready for it. Here we go. And Jen token over there, Carlos over there, everybody tagging like 50 people. So every time I'm retweeting it, they're retweeting it. I kept refreshing my phone. And every time I'm refreshing it, like a chunk goes all the way up, because there's all y'all crazy ass Vault INU people. I love it. It's fun. It's good times. It's good times. Let me see. But are y'all seeing the red flags in other projects? Have you learned on your own? Since some of us have to be so stubborn, have you learned on your own what you need to look out for and why Valtoshi does things a certain way? I hope so. If you're looking for a meme coin, look no further. Go with Vault INU. This V3. All right, so check this out. My nephew. Y'all know about my nephew by now. I told him, I said, hey, I gotta migrate your tokens from version 2 to version 3, dude. And so that was cool, because it gave me a chance to explain to him what that means. And then so he was asking me, hey, Anna Elizabeth, did you migrate my tokens today? I said, look, kid, gas is high. If you want to give me your whole savings for your entire life, all your allowance on top of it, yeah, I'll migrate them for you right now. Just cash app them on over. Oh, man. Let me see what y'all got. Hey, what's up, Amar? How you doing, my friend? How are you? What's up, 19th Galaxy? Wakanda Crypto Space Chick on fire. Great Vault INU ambassador. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love Vault INU. I love Vault INU. I don't understand why everybody in this crypto space doesn't, have a bag of it. Every single one of them. Stay away from the Mr. Beans and the Bart Simpsons and all those of the crypto world, crypto space, and just come to Vault INU. Yes, and he usually drops 3 at a time, Space Chick. Yeah, he always does that, y'all. If you don't know by now or haven't noticed, Valtoshi doesn't just say one thing. He says like 3 different announcements at the same time. 1 million should take us up to around, okay, the 2-3 mark. Oh, you're asking me. I don't know, dude. What's up, Scotch Crypto? How are you doing? I don't know. I haven't even like done the math of it on it at all. And I was pulling up the chart on Dex Tools. It was acting so wonky for me. But I think it's because of my connection. Because then, has this happened to y'all? Like, it shows like a outline of like a ghost. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sure it sounds crazy to y'all, but it happens. So whenever it happens, you'll be like, oh, Space Chick did say sometimes it does look like the outline of a ghost. That's what I was getting on it on mine a couple times. I can't wait to see what DJ's gonna say about the history of Vault tonight on his YouTube live. I'm gonna check that out. Did you know that DJ and I last year we talked to Pro the Doge on his channel? Dogecoin millionaire. We were talking to him about Vault INU. He likes Vault. Now he's over here talking about Grumpy Cat. What the hell? He's just trying to prove people wrong with stuff. That's all right. Just buy more Vault. Like Thanos said, they won't be able to deal with their own failures, so that will bring them back to Vault Army. We are legit. Yeah, I know. That's why I was kind of bummed with some of my friends that they left. And I say some, two, left Vault because they weren't, not that they didn't like the project, but they just weren't able to sit still for 5 seconds. And so, they've put money into all these other different projects, and so they've lost a lot of money, and I feel really bad for them, but I actually really do. You've been sweeping the floor, David. David's been cleaning this floor up with these NFTs. Now, if y'all don't know, these NFTs are straight up gold. Now I get why they were saying last year 100 ETH floor. Okay, so if you think about it, Voltoshi dropped the NFT collection, what was it, last July? Was it July or August? Ooh, who remembers? It was so long ago. Hold on, let's see. So anyway, back then, let's talk about this. Let's talk about how Voltoshi is always 8-9 months ahead of the game, okay? How he does things before things happen, like FTX. He came out with Vaulty Change. Like, you can't argue these things. He talked about global staking. Then KuCoin got hit with a lawsuit. There's so many different things happen. The banks, before the bank collapsed, the big old, we know they've been collapsing, but with that big old, the big old news about it lately, he came out with Vaulty Card. So what is he working on now? Right now? Something's going on. Something else. He's working on something else. Like, he's doing the $1 million burn today, but he's already working on something for the fall, for October, for Halloween probably. But I remember whenever they did this, they were dropping this NFT collection from the get-go, from the beginning. They said, you are not going to want to list these for anything under 100 Ethereum. So they knew, or Voltoshi knew what he was going to do and why to say that. Like, he knew that was going to happen, that he was going to be able to have a bot to come and sweep the floor. That was a year ago. What is he working on now? What are you putting your money into now? Is the project your project that you're putting money into, is it gonna last till next week? Because all those charts look the same, y'all. Pull up all the meme coin charts, pull them all up, look at all the websites, and line up the charts, how they all look. Boom, 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 boom. Don't even look at the names. Line up all the phase ones of their roadmaps. The last phases are always the best, right? The last phases of these community token roadmaps that I'm seeing out there are the best. This is my favorite part. 100,000 holders. Like, that's awesome. But then they have a community like marketing donation wallet on the website. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. More power to them. More power to them if they have good intention. But why go anywhere else whenever you have this already laid out for you? Why go to the store and go shopping if you already have everything you want at home? Let's see here. Ooh, Heat Score said, y'all, we just got 4 million tweets, y'all. August. Okay. Oh, you were 19 Galaxy. Okay. Yeah, so what are y'all doing? I'm keeping y'all off of Dex Tools. No, I'm trying to keep y'all's mind occupied before you wait for Valtoshi's announcements, because we're all super excited. I know I'm pretty anxious about it. I'm really, really excited. Princess. Right? Princess? Hello, happy Monday, Space Chicken Vault fam. What's up, Rob T? How are you? All right, so will your nephew be in the pool? He should be in the pool. Yeah, that little kid, he's he should be, but he's not. I am, but he's not, because I love him, and man, why are you gonna make me feel bad? I didn't get him a dragon. You need a dragon. I have 2, but the other one's for Volti Eco. Look. Oh man, that kid's gonna have my dragon, you know? Maybe. Voltoshi why are you gonna make me feel bad? Voltoshi talking to Elon about to burn the stash, y'all. Oh, yep, I know. All right, let's see. I'm gonna check out the OpenSea. Did y'all see my AMA with December DeMarco? It's pretty damn good. I liked it. Y'all, I was not hardly on last week, but I did go on Mike's show. Just talking about some, some interesting things. He's super vaulted. I'm gonna have him in the space cabin again. Hopefully, maybe by the end of this week. Maybe I need to hit him up and ask him. Maybe he'll be available the end of this week. If not, maybe next week. Grab him and bring him back into the space cabin. All right. So these are the dragons on OpenSea right now. All right, so let's see. This one is 0.35. So the floor is 0.3517. You know who I've been seeing out there, like, busting her ass on Twitter? It's Crypto Chick. She's always out there, her and Ladybug and Jin Token. Man, those women are on it. $642. Dang, and that's for the, like, his little chia pet. Y'all remember those chia pets? Who here is in the space cabin and doesn't know what a chia pet is? Going live at 6. Oh, okay, so it's gonna happen around then. Oh, okay. No, he didn't. You're lying. Did he really? Don't play with our emotions. No, he didn't. Okay, one second. I had to refresh it. Is this serious? No way! Oh, shoot. Valtoshi says $1 million worth of Vault just got removed from the circulating supply and sent to the burn address, burn to Vault. Hell yes. Oh my God, y'all. Here we go. Here's the ether scan. Let me drop it in the chat for y'all to go check it out. Look at this. Here's proof. He said, here is the proof. Oh my God. Thank you, Valtoshi. That Chia Pet sure the hell is. Extra volts now. Oh my god. Let's freaking go. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, that's so dope. What's up, Stevie? $1 million worth of volt just got removed from the circulating supply and sent to the burn address. If you're on Dex Tools and you're checking out recently launched tokens, what are you doing with your life? Get off of there and get your ass to Vault. Get to Vault INU. This is freaking great. Oh my god. All right. That's awesome. Gotta retweet this. We gotta. All right. Holy crap. Let me put this out. Look how badass y'all are. Thank you so much for staying tuned in to my stream, because I know y'all are the same people who are retweeting and doing all this right now as well. So y'all are the real ones doing the damn thing. So in 3 minutes, 61 retweets, 62 now. Let's quote this. You gotta work for your bags, man. This is working for your bags. Somebody asked me the other day what working for your bags means. That means that when you buy some crypto, when you buy a crypto, it's like calling it a bag. Like, that's your bag. That's your investment. That's your bag. And so you're working for your bags. You're working to help increase the price of your favorite token, the project. You're helping advertise it, getting the word out there so more people will buy it and the price will go up. So that's why we say in crypto, working for your bags. Because I had no idea how much slang we use in crypto. We use a lot of slang, y'all. A lot of slang. I gotta speak proper English, I guess, sometimes. I don't know. I think I forgot. All right. Willbeam is a top 10 crypto. Hashtag blue chip. This is my new one now too. LFG. And don't forget the vault. Don't forget the vault. I know y'all are doing it too. I said, I am so grateful to be in such an amazing project. Vault INU is a top 10 crypto blue chip token. Let's freaking go. That's right. Vault it, baby. What do we got? What do we got? Oh my god, look at that, y'all. I took, what, 2 minutes? We're just gonna leave this up here for a second. Let me show how badass y'all are. What's up, Bleaves? How are you doing? I'm so glad it dropped on my show as well. I'm definitely going to be doing a new thumbnail. Let's freaking go. $1 million, y'all. This is a ton of money. $1 million worth of vault just got removed from the circulating supply and sent to the burn address. I dropped that burn address in the chat, so go ahead and check that out. It says burn to vault. Y'all, 4 million tweets. $1 million worth of vault just got removed from the circulating supply. Guess what? Guess what? We're coming for you, baby. We are coming for you. Crypto bitch. Oh, you're watching from Twitch. What you got? Believes. There we go. Okay. There we go. Living the dream. My Mexi is blowing up. It's so nice. Oh, I bet it is. Okay, I'm trying to come over here and let me see. Well, Toshi the Great. So glad it dropped on your show. I know, me too. That's so cool. Ken! What's up, Ken? Ken is one of... Dude, that dude is so vaulted. Alright. Let me see. I'm pulling up the chart. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I told you my Dex Tools was acting weird this morning with it when I was trying to look up Vault. Well, a bunch of them. It wasn't just that. It's so crazy. They had recently updated or uploaded, like they're launching all these tokens right now, and they're all honeypots. Stay far away. You have Vault INU out here. Just did $1 million burn. All right, hold on. Get to it, I think. All right, let me switch it on over. This is what happens when your dev is rich. Exactly. 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 Wait, who is that? Luis! My baby space chick. How are you doing, Luis? Did you buy the dip? Alright, let me see here. I know, right? This is how you're not gonna see a spot to donate for marketing wallet or anything like that on Vault INU website. I gotta redo my thumbnail for sure. Right. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me a moment. Trying to make sure I'm updated on everything. I want to see the circulating supply, because it should be a little less than 62 trillion. Alright, give me 1 second here. What are y'all doing? That's crazy, right? I mean, what just happened? Who does that? Nobody. Who can afford to do $1 million? Put it $100,000. These projects can't even find $1,000, you know? Sadly. But Toshi can. Just stay where you need to be. Oh man. Alright. Damn. This thing's wigging out on my side over here. Give me 1 second. Trying to fix it, y'all. Thanks for hanging in with me. Where? There it is. Okay. So what do y'all think? You think the price is going to start going up? There we go. Alright. Move this box over here. So David's been sweeping the floor, huh, with these with these dragons. The cheapest one was a little over $600. Vault. There we go. Hold on. Okay, sorry y'all. Yep, I already am getting some DMs, people asking me, making sure that this is a real tweet from Voltoshi. Yes, it is a real tweet, everybody, real tweet. The price shock usually happens after, so it's coming. Yeah, it's gonna happen, trust me. Just like I said yesterday, trust and believe the Vault army is going to break Twitter, and we are 4 million tweets in. There is no way in hell that we cannot follow this up with more investors and, you know, more investors and a green wall. David, yeah. Holy cow. All right. Well, I gotta go take care of something really quick. Smash that like button. That's right. Smash that like button. I'm gonna try to pop on maybe hopefully later tonight. Hopefully I can. I will be on tomorrow though, but that is amazing. I can't believe all of this with this $1 million. Look at this. Hold on. Woo. Do y'all like using this one, Gecko Terminal, compared to Dex Tools? I like Dex Tools myself. All right, so y'all, this is the big news for the day. Besides the fact that Vault INU is the best meme token out there, and you should be buying it. And if you haven't bought it, well, I mean, just think about it. Hang around with us a little bit, and you'll see why it's such a great project. No pressure or anything, but I guarantee you, if you hang out and see all the trash that's out there on Dex Tools of freshly, newly launched honey pots and whatnot, you're going to be, you know, pleasantly surprised every single thing you start reading and finding out more and more about Vault INU. You're going to see so many things on our link tree. Check out our link tree. I'm going to leave all the official Vault INU links in the description box below, because there are a lot of scammers out there. That's why I had some friends asking me right now if this is a real tweet, because this is enormous news. This is huge news. $1 million worth of Vault just got removed from the circulating supply and sent to the burn address. Burn to Vault. People were also asking me that right now just to make sure, because that's insane. That's so crazy. This is what happens whenever you have a dev that has everything put in place. He knows what he's doing. He knew what he was doing with this NFT collection a year ago. Whenever he dropped it in July, he was telling us, you know, and Pablo and the rest of the guys, DJ, everybody, they were saying, don't forget, do not list for anything less than 100 ETH floor price. And now we get it. Now we understand why. So what's going on with Voltoshi, with Vault INU? So many things are going on. Things are going on that we don't even know about in the background. Stuff that we will finally find out maybe a year from now, why he did something, you know, like he did today or tomorrow. It could be something that benefits us a year from now as well. Who knows? The man's a genius. He's a time traveler, I swear. But in just such a short amount of time, this has been retweeted 227 times. Lots of comments on it. That shows so much engagement. So that's really good. I guarantee you we're going to hit 5 million tweets. We're going to be trending, baby. All week, we're going to be trending. Vault INU, best meme token out there. Get in on Vault INU. Get in on this project. Quit buying the Simpsons. Quit buying, the Barneys. Quit buying all the crap. All the ones that are out are out. You know what I'm saying? If you're running and wanting to play meme coin season, it was meme coin open season a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It's not that anymore. It's like straight up open season. There's honeypots left and right. They will have a marathon to have to run to catch up with projects like Vault, like all the other ones that you'll see trending on Dexels. You know which ones I'm talking about. Those are the ones that all these other projects, community token projects, you're just, you're hanging on a wish and a dream and a hope and a prayer with those. So just get involved in a project that has a foundation that actually, is here and is doing something and making a change in the space and will make an impact on your wallet if you just chill and stop looking at the charts every 5 seconds. But there is a method to this madness in this system that he has. Oh, man. Oh, thanks so much, Ken. Oh, vaulted maxis. Feel the vaulted power. Yeah. Okay, that's what happened. Okay. Gotcha. All right, well, good. Awesome. Thank you, Ken, for your $5 donation. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. You enjoy yours as well. Maybe see you in Pablo's live. Let's celebrate tonight, Vault Army. Yeah. Let's freaking go. Space Dudes ready to have dinner with you, Space Chick. Go enjoy. Great job tonight. All right. I love y'all, and I will talk to you later. I will check out this live, and don't forget DJ has a live tonight as well. I want to check out his live. It's the history of Vault, so I can't wait to see what he says. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.